I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Patriots. I hope you are all having a fantastic Monday morning.
Today is November 25th, and like always, we have a great show for you.
That's right, Courtney. Upcoming today, we will have weather with our weatherwoman, Lily Rose.
A look at how you can stay healthy this school year.
And Teddy will detail the movement against plastic straws in South Florida. So stay tuned. I'm Victoria.
And I'm Courtney, and this is WHS News.
Former Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel is suing over his removal from office. He was suspended in January by Governor Ron DeSantis after Israel was accused of neglect of duty and incompetence during the mass shootings at Fort Lauderdale Airport and Marjory Stoneman Douglas High. Israel's attorney said the Florida Senate, which upheld the suspension, deprived his client of due process.
President Donald Trump's campaign will take a pit stop this Tuesday for a rally at the BB&T Center in Sunrise at 7 p.m. The president's campaign manager has said the president is looking forward to a welcome home rally with his fellow Floridians. Florida Democrats, however, have raised nearly $4,000 through GoFundMe.com to bring the notorious Trump baby balloon to South Florida.
And before we jump into some college news, Saturday's Riptide Festival showcased a musically talented American Heritage student. Jason Verabey got the incredible chance to play a song with the band The Killers, a moment that will live with Jason forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Courtney. Moving right into some exciting news, congratulations to Kirtan Shah for his acceptance into FAU and Elias Levy into Indiana University.
Congrats to Lydia Cesar for Pace University and Benjamin Tallman from the University of Central Florida.
And finally, Carlos Galan for his acceptance into Auburn University.
Victoria, as seniors, we are well on our way to finishing our college applications, but we should be conscious of our physical and mental health so we can actually finish them.
You're absolutely right, Courtney. There are plenty of tips we could use to stay healthy during application season. Alex, who's going through stress himself, has some suggestions for coping.
As students, we put our bodies through a lot, from nearly fainting from this very incredible heat-filled state to staying up very late, only running off of caffeine and granola bars. So if we are going to put our bodies through that much, then we've got to take care of it. And here on WAHS Notes, we've got the best tips for living a healthy lifestyle. One of the best things you can do for your body is drink water. Hydration is a major factor in productivity and health in general, as it helps regulate body temperature and promotes good mental health. It's also just great in general, especially in this kind of climate. Another thing you can do is maintain a good diet, and I mean staying away from only drinking coffee. It's good to have a mixture of fruits, nuts, grains, and omega-3 fatty acids in your diet. You'll definitely feel good not only physically, but mentally, as eating the right foods helps prevent chronic diseases and improves your mood. Finally, sleep is vital to surviving high school. No, seriously, this isn't the only time we've covered sleep on WAHS, but it is indeed crucial you get at least 8 hours of sleep. Trust me, in order to get here at 7 every morning for the show, I definitely need a lot of sleep. Look, I know school can be stressful, but my actual last tip for staying healthy during the school year is to have fun. High school isn't meant to crush your hopes and dreams, and taking care of your mental health is crucial to these 4 years. You may get tested at times, but remember, you'll be looking back at these years wondering how did it fly by so fast. I know I am. Signing off for WAHS News, I'm Alex Nazareth. Stay healthy, Patriots.
Thanks, Alex, for all of those helpful tips. And if you really want to follow through, you can join Healthy Heritage that will meet today after school at 3:15.
Moving into some more club news, the Marine Bio Club will be having a bake sale today during lunch. And the Muslim Student Association is collecting shoes for their Shoes for Blues drive.
And finally, if you're interested in helping the environment, you can visit the Black, Gold, and Green meeting this Friday after school in the EEC. They'll discuss the effects of disposable cutlery and how reusable ones are truly helping save the environment.
And lucky for us, Victoria, our neighboring city of Fort Lauderdale has made a huge effort to switch plastic straws over to paper. Let's send it over to Teddy to tell us all about it.
With environmental awareness becoming more prevalent all around the world, hundreds of thousands are doing their part in keeping the world green. A perfect example of this is right here in South Florida, with the movement to get rid of plastic straws. And I guess the real question that many are asking is, why? Although they may seem insignificant, plastic straws are one of the most common items picked up on beach cleanups. Plastic never completely biodegrades, and with the US using over 390 million single-use straws a day, that quickly adds up in landfills or even at the bottom of the ocean. It's an all too common sight to see aquatic animals eating plastic trash, which commonly leads them to sickness or even death. Luckily, our community down here in South Florida is making an effort to change. I got the lucky opportunity to talk to the manager of Brown Dog Eatery, a restaurant here in Fort Lauderdale that has opted for paper rather than plastic. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What is that journey that you take to really switching from plastic straws to paper straws, and why?
We decided that it's going to be baby steps for us. There's a lot of different things that we can do as a restaurant to minimize the amount of trash, even foods. There's a lot of different ways that we can incorporate some foods without having to throw away so much. So it's the baby steps that we figured with the straws. It's a nice little baby step to take forward.
What do you think switching to paper straws and eventually no straws kind of represents for the environmental movement?
I think, again, it would just eliminate so much trash. You know, I think that's what we're trying to accomplish. I think as not just as a community, but just by eliminating a little bit of that trash goes a long ways. But we're also trying to do a lot. We're trying to use less plastic. So a lot of our containers that are to go, we've incorporated to where it's paper versus plastic.
And then just one last thing. So for all of the people who are watching, especially teenagers, if you were to give one kind of this is why you should switch, or here's something that you could do to kind of help the environment, like Brown Dog Eatery, what would you say to those teens?
Start with those baby steps. Just by eliminating a little bit of trash on a daily basis goes a long ways, and that trash is only going to add up towards the end of the week if you minimize having to use so much of that trash on a daily basis.
Thanks to restaurants like Brown Dog Eatery, it shows us that although getting rid of plastic straws may not seem that consequential, nor will it completely solve our environmental problem, it's one more step that we can all make to keep our environment green. Whether it's changing the paper straws or simply refusing plastic ones, we can all work to make a difference. Signing off for WHS News, I'm Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy. Before we wrap up today's show, Florida is finally catching up with the rest of the country regarding our chilly weather. But let's check in with Lily Rose to see just how long it will last.
Good morning, Patriots. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Over the next few days before Thanksgiving break, we're going to have some cool weather to get us in the holiday spirit. Today, we will have sunny conditions with a high of 79 and a low of 57. Tomorrow, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 84 and a low of 64. And on Wednesday, we can expect clear skies with temperatures ranging from the low 60s to the mid 80s. That's all I have for you today, Patriots. I hope you enjoy your last day at school and have a restful and happy Thanksgiving break. Now back to the anchors.
And sadly, Courtney, it looks like our show is coming to an end, but we can't forget about lunch.
The lovely ladies in the kitchen will be serving pasta with meatballs.
And of course, you can't forget about your veggies, which will be green beans.
Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter. Signing off, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Victoria. Have a marvelous Monday, Patriots!